Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Matt and Steve and Moletrap, and we are bringing you the Ever OSL round of 8. The last game for the day is going to be Stork versus Shine. A lot of good matchups today. Gotta say that they haven't quite gone as expected for the most part. First game we had Jaedong versus Flash. Go watch that, and Jaedong got rolled over a little bit.
Don't watch it anymore because it just got spoiled.
No, that's why I said. Because if you should have stopped right there. All right.
Yeah.
Anyways,
in that 1 second.
One moment.
Yeah. Go watch that.
Yeah.
Jaedong got rolled over.
So Flash, KT, LOL stirred all over Jaedong.
My God,
and then we had Calm and Pure, which I kind of thought Pure would have done better. Well, after Pure's successful stoppage with the cannons of the hatchery, you thought he was going to win, or I thought he was going to win, and then he didn't.
Right.
And then Movie being Zero was a bit of an upset for sure, I think, for a lot of people. Zero being a very strong, actually favorite Zerg to make it really far in the MSL and OSL. So we've had a lot of upsets, so anything can happen in this game. Honestly, Stork's worst matchup is versus Zerg. It's been his weak point ever since he's played, so anything can happen. But what do you think, Moletrap?
For me, the only upset is Zero losing to Movie.
Yeah.
I thought Calm was gonna be Pure, and I was pretty sure Flash was gonna be Jaedong. But things worked out a little differently than I guess I expected, but the result was the same anyway.
Yes.
But it would definitely be an upset if Shine were to beat Stork here, because Stork has been playing really well lately. He was in a bit of a slump, in my opinion, and just not quite playing up to his full potential. And even recently, as he's come kind of out of his slump, he's still been playing not perfectly, not his normal perfect self. He's only been really, really freaking good. He hasn't been like perfect, you know, the supreme commander of making no mistakes. He's been making a mistake or two here and there in his games, but I think he might be coming back like into his like top form right now, and so I'm really looking forward to him doing well, and hopefully he won't fall for the same silly Shine hijinks that Bisu fell for, because Shine is here to face Stork in the round of 8 of the OSL because he beat Bisu in the round of 36 in a best of 3, another top Protoss player, especially versus Zerg. So
Right.
And there's a dinosaur.
Yes, dinosaur toss.
That dinosaur is gonna go ahead and eat Shine for breakfast.
Yes.
Gonna tear him limb from limb with his dino. I don't know. Anyway, it should be a fun game though. Shine is known as the 5-minute bone draw because he's very, very good early game. Puts a lot of pressure on. He's probably the most aggressive Zerg I've ever seen. But Stork, he's good at just chilling and just dealing with it.
Yeah. Stork
for the win.
Oh yes! Wow, there's a kind of white guy.
It's an adorable Reaver.
White-ish Asian person. All right, well, we are seeing an interesting. The overpool is going up there, so not quite the 9 pool. Although I mean, a 3-player map like El Nino would be something to do a 9 pool on, but still a little aggressive opening here. Stork going to so far not doing anything other than scouting. Stork. Did I just say Skork? Stork is awesome with probe micro. Very fun probe micro from Stork. Does a good job keeping it alive. Stork, it's himself just like talking to himself in the booth and laughing. We were talking earlier about how Stork's getting cocky but I like seeing that. To me though, it almost looks like he's wearing like a mask. Like he's lost weight. He doesn't have.
Oh, is the drone gonna go down?
Oh!
Why did he turn to fight with the drone when it was dead? And now Stork's gonna be able to keep delaying the second hatchery. So Shine,
case in point,
is gonna have, and he puts down a.
Oh my God!
Everything.
Stork is on fire, folks.
Zerglings are about to pop.
Shine,
out.
just GG now. Just come on, just GG now.
Zerglings are about to pop to deal with
just
this
give up.
probe. He's gonna probably cancel the pylon, but still,
that's
gonna put a second base behind. I mean, it's been an entire 20 or 30 seconds so far that base has been delayed. So,
and is it gonna get canceled? Yep, there it goes. Base is gonna go down.
What sucks about this map is there's not really a second place the drone can go to if that first hatchery is blocked, because there's another mineral expansion, but there's not really another close third base. I don't know what they're talking about. I guess, well, obviously, what's his name? Shine can counter here with some Zerglings, but I don't think it's going to get done. But Stork actually only has one cannon, so actually that's quite a few Zerglings. Shine is trying to push in, but really good blocking with the probes. Probes are going down.
Oh!
Pylon.
Look at that!
Pimp right there.
Nice!
Clutch Pylon to block those Lings. I thought it was weird that Shine didn't put down his second hatchery in his base, though, immediately after that other one was blocked. He's sitting there. You can even see now he's still got 300 minerals. Maybe he's going to put a third hatchery down now in his base pretty soon here. But oh, there's the third hatchery there. So yeah, look, way down there is where he chose to go to with that third hatchery. And part of that's just because even there's a close third base that you can get to after mining out those minerals in your natural, that little mineral patch.
Right.
But obviously it takes time to do. So not really a close third otherwise. And it looks like, oh, Shine's not going to see the probe. Oh, he does see the probe. So maybe he'll be able to get that. But this fact that probe made it out is not good for Shine because that probe is heading down to the bottom right. It looks like Lair is going up now for Shine. So Shine does have 3 bases and going that pretty standard Lair tech. So Stork taking a little bit of risk with only having 1 cannon there. Yeah. Maybe didn't see those Lings coming, but very, very good job of blocking with those probes. And it looks like the probe hasn't scouted the bottom right. It's going up to the top now. So Stork's going to at least see what's going on in the main. And yes, he does get into the main base too. Oh. So that kind of sucks for Shine.
Shine, not Johnny on the spot there, had an opportunity to even stop that drone on the ramp and stop the probe from getting in and just decided not to, I guess. Yeah, very ballsy by Stork, only going for that one, keeping that 1 cannon there, especially against a player like Shine, who you'd expect to follow up with more Zerglings. You know, he's such an aggressive player, so that's kind of interesting. He decided not to get any more defenses there. Stork did lose a few probes in that, so I think that was actually probably, I think Shine actually came out ahead in that little exchange, even though he wasn't able to get all the way in and do a ton of damage due to the Gosu pylon there by Stork. But yeah, things are going to be pretty good, progress pretty standardly here. Stork did get in there and he got a kind of a glimpse of things. He knows there's no cheese coming, so he can be safe building up his tech. He knows that about approximately the sort of lair timing, so he knows that there's going to be some, you know, normal tech timings for the Zerg as well. So Stork's in a decent position still.
Yeah, Stork's doing fine right now. We did see the Robo Bay going up, assumedly for dropship play. Well, obviously for dropship play that's going to come out here. One thing that I've really seen a lot of Protoss doing against Zerg lately is really mixing in Dark Templars once you get to the mid and late game. Just kind of sprinkling them in, adding a dash of Dark Templar to your army, which has, quite honestly, been catching the Zerg off guard a lot because, you know, with Zergs, you do have Overlords around a lot, but you also tend to get Overlords sniped a lot, and so, you know, you don't have Overlords everywhere on the map, and so you sprinkle in Dark Templars, and it helps out a lot. And of course, we've also seen some really good harasses of Dark Templars. Dark Templars getting, you know, 10, 12 drone kills at a base, because Zerg has 4 or 5 bases going up when you get to that point. So I would love to see some Dark Templar drops from a Stork. He does, of course, have awesome Reaver Micro, so Shuttle Reaver Micro, so it would be pretty cool to see that going down as well. But I tend to, again, as we mentioned in the last game, you don't see as much Reaver, so I would assume we'll see an Archives going up, but we might see the Reaver play as well from Stork, who is chewing on his tongue.
Yeah, Stork not looking like he's too worried. I do think that Sarah Reaver would be a really appropriate build for this map. It looks like, oh, he's got to be careful not to lose his Corsair, though. That would definitely put a hamper on the Sarah Reaver.
Micro Corsair, not...
Yeah, that's how you get out of the way. But Sarah Reaver is very appropriate on this map. There's areas of water, and your main is, you know, completely surrounded kind of by ridges, so it's easy to escape with your shuttles. So, you know, Reavers can be very strong on this map because you can get in there and get out. And it's just, I mean, obviously you have the maneuverability of a shuttle, so that's always obviously a benefit. I don't know if Stork's actually scouted this. Okay, he definitely has now. I was going to say earlier, he definitely should know that there is a third base somewhere. Shine didn't have his second gas up for quite a long time, so it should have been pretty obvious to Stork when Stork went in the natural what Shine was doing. So even though that base was technically hidden, I don't think it had much of a factor. Looks like one drone getting rallied out there to a bad spot. So, but in the